Studios in the heart of Orlando, Florida, it's the Lowdown starring James Young. Tonight, James welcomes celebrity comedian B-Phlat. Hey, I'm Tight Mike Randolph. Please help me welcome our host, James Young. Come on.
All right, thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Yes. Thank you so much. I prayed for some claps, and won't he do it? Look at that.
Yes, he will.
As always, thank you for that wonderful, colorful intro, Mr. Tight Mike.
Hey, you're absolutely welcome, my brother.
Hey, man, let's just go ahead and jump into it. You ready to get people what they want?
Let's do it.
Let's give them what they need. Now, in fashion news this past week, we've talked about the Grammys. Now, the winners, the musical tributes, as well as the 50-year celebration of hip-hop, which is nice. But today, we're going to talk about what people really care about, and that's the fashion at the Grammys. And no, I'm not talking about the good kind either. Oh, no. We talking about who looked crazy on the red carpet. For me, at the top of that list has got to be Blac Chyna. Take a look at this mess. Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, first of all, I'm confused as she looks, Mike. The show was in LA, but don't birds normally fly south for the winter?
Oh, yeah.
Now, the makers of this dress released a statement saying no crows or ravens were harmed in the making of this dress. But the birds are butt-ass naked as a result. Ooh. There you go. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Now, Super Bowl week continues with some incentives for the players. Now, this is motivation. The players on the winning team get $157,000 per player, and the players on the losing team get $82,000 per player. Now, let's be honest, there are no losers there.
No.
Oh, you might feel bad for a while, but as soon as that deposit hits your account, well, I'm all better.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for Chiefs receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, though. A Kansas City win triggers a $1 million bonus for him. Now, don't be surprised if he plays offense, defense, special teams, coaches, commentates, and cooks at the concession stand. Bro, $1 million?
$1 million?
Bro.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
All right. Now, this is interesting. British scientists believe they have proven a psychological link between the size of a man's manhood and desire to own an expensive car. Now, according to their research, the less a man may have downstairs, the more he is willing to spend on a flashy vehicle to compensate. Well, if this is true, then it would be safe to assume that the more a man has, the less he spends on his ride. In which case, I'm very happy to report that I drive a modestly priced mid-size sedan. What about you, Mike? What you driving nowadays?
Hey, man, I'm happy to report I drive a unicycle somebody gave me for free.
Okay, all right, you one up and I get it. You don't ride no unicycle.
Well, it was a bicycle, but then there was this accident. So, you know.
You lost the wheel.
Yes,
okay,
I lost
all right.
the wheel.
Hey, congrats to child prodigy David Balogun. The 9-year-old made history by graduating from high school online. Young David has also completed 1 semester of community college. Great job, young man. High school graduate at 9, Mike. Were you that smart as a 4th grader?
No, I barely knew how to open a thermos in the 4th grade.
Oh, wow, man.
Sorry.
Now, the real award goes to his parents.
Okay.
If your child goes to school online and you don't got to buy no school clothes, now that's next level thinking.
Yes, yeah. Ooh, that's smart.
Now, in employment news, there's about to be some very sad people at the happiest place on earth. On Wednesday, Disney CEO Bob Iger said they'll be laying off nearly 7,000 of their employees. That's rough, especially in this economy. Mickey's going to be applying at Mickey D's. Minnie's going to be out on them streets. And if you see someone acting goofy at the unemployment office, it probably is.
That's off.
That's right. And finally, also in employment news, the tech company Zoom says it's going to lay off 15% of its employees, and the CEO will be taking a 98% pay cut. Now, if you had an office job within the past couple of years, you've definitely been on a Zoom call. I love Zoom, Mike. It was the only time I could attend an office meeting and wearing pants was optional. Oh, yeah. But I do feel bad for the Zoom employees, though. Them losing their job reminds me of how I attended Zoom meetings.
How so?
We both ass out. Yeah, there you go. Now we got a great show for you guys, and don't forget to tune in this Saturday to Funny Not Famous. Check out a clip of our guest, B-Phlat.
Got you looking like an owl. You didn't even know you had sideburns. You turned 45 like, damn, when I get sideburns? And your sideburns and turn gray and you looking like a hoot owl. They don't tell you your kneecaps, you look like a real turtleneck down here. This is a real turtleneck. That's the kind of stuff mothers need to tell their daughters. That's why it's called menopause, because the men take a pause.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. You are still tuned in to the Lowdown. Now, my next guest, you can actually catch her on this Saturday's episode of Funny, Not Famous. Y'all give it up for the hilarious comedian B-Phlat.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh, looking good. Looking good. How you doing?
Thank you.
Welcome, mama. Welcome.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh.
Hey.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
Situated.
I feel like we've been here before.
Yeah, and it's too late for me to not be up. But I'm up. I'm getting up.
Are you sure?
Not yet. I still need another cup of coffee and some heat. That's why I'm sitting here with this jacket on.
You cold?
Always.
God, you, woo, okay, girl, all right.
But I understand it has to be, a certain temperature in studio.
Yeah, because I got diabetes.
And at the same time, I'm old. You got diabetes, I'm old.
Gotcha.
So I am the official ambassador for the old ladies that wear jackets when it's 70.
Okay, stop it.
With leather coats outside when it's 80.
Okay, first off, you ain't old. Okay,
I'm older.
Everybody would agree with me. You look absolutely amazing. Yes, you do.
But you know what? I love aging and I love getting older.
Okay.
A lot of people don't live to get older.
They do not.
But it's the difference between being older and aging.
Okay.
Everybody gonna get old, but how you age, you can control how you age.
Okay, well, how do you do it then?
Take care of yourself.
Gotcha.
Nobody believes I'm 62.
62?
I tell people that so they can say I'm look good for my age. I'm really 54.
Okay.
But when you say you 62, they be like, girl, what you doing? What do you do? And I'd be like, drink a lot of water and no kids. And no stress. No. But no, I really believe in taking good care of yourself, and it starts out when you're younger.
Okay.
You can't really control that when you're a kid.
Okay.
The things that you eat, according to whatever your parents cook.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get in like college and you become older, I feel like you're grown now. Some things you have to take on for yourself.
I believe
as an adult. Yeah, so I did that early in college, and everybody used to make fun of me.
Gotcha.
All the time, you eating yogurt? You doing yogurt? I'm like, no, I'm doing yoga and I eat yogurt. You out there doing that yogurt again on the porch? And that was in my 20s. And it's like now I'm in my 50s and all those same people always hit me up now like, oh, my doctor said I need to do this.
Mm-hmm.
My doctor said, how you do that?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, did your doctor said get your hearing checked? Because I told you 20 years ago when you weren't listening to me.
No.
Yes, but it gets like that. But I totally believe in taking care of yourself. You don't know when it's your time, but I feel like when I go out, I'm be looking good when I'm laying down. They ain't gonna do no makeup on me.
Oh, stop!
Oh, they gonna have me in my coffin like this. They gonna be like, did they do her makeup? Like, she did her own makeup. I'm like, let me do my makeup.
Okay, you know what?
Before y'all lay me down.
You all right, though, about your health, though. I mean, not having kids, not having that stress. Ooh.
Life is stressful, period. But
Amen.
you got to deal with something, regardless if it's kids or whatever. You have to deal with life. It's all about balancing it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly believe life is 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you handle it.
Oh, wow.
I totally believe, and I've always believed in that because it's life.
Yes.
And you're not going through anything ain't nobody else already went through.
You ain't lying about that.
So it's your journey, and you just have to define it for you.
I
and
love
learn
that,
something.
B.
Yeah, that's what I love about my life, because I can look back at like every turning point in my life or like little milestones that have redefined me.
Okay.
I just like to be like, oh, and I love change. I embrace it at my own pace.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
but I do embrace it.
But I think that's what makes you such a great comedian, because you talk about your life a lot and you talk about self-reflection.
Yes.
And not a lot of people can do that, honestly, because it's scary to take a look at yourself and say what's really going on.
But you know what? You have to be your own advocate.
Okay.
Especially if you're trying to deal with like self-help, self-care.
Absolutely.
And be able to see, before you can go out and tell somebody else what to do, you should be practicing what you preach.
Woo!
And that's about where I'm at. And I just try to live by example. So people are always asking me, and then I tell them, and then they be like, girl, that's hard. How you just eat that same thing every day? You don't eat no meat? I can't cut out no chicken.
Okay.
Like,
wow.
It's just certain things we just feel like we can't let go of. But
But if you tell yourself you can't, you're right.
Exactly. If you tell yourself you can't.
Now, I want to definitely give you your flowers, ma'am. I want to talk about you. You are amazing. Now, you just performed on Funny Not Famous. People going to get a chance to see you Saturday. You tore, let me tell you what you did. You tore the house down, rebuilt it, then tore that bitch down again. Yes, you did.
And the funny thing is, it's sad that I don't even know I did all that because, I don't remember what I say on stage.
Yeah.
And then earlier when we were like having some conversation and you said I did the splits.
And
I was like, I don't even remember doing that.
Yes. No, I'm going to tell y'all, this woman, before we started taping in our beautiful theater, did a split.
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah. Then you looked at me like I was going to do one. I'm like, girl, I won't even split a sandwich with you.
It's funny when I was laying my stuff out in the room, I was like, why my shoes scuffed up?
Look at it.
And I kept saying, how I get the scuff on my... And now I remember when you said I did the split.
You did a split.
That's me. I'm just always all over the place.
Your energy is amazing. If I could have a little bit of what you have inside you as far as energy, I'd rule the world. You don't stop.
I don't stop.
You don't.
I'm blessed. And I'm blessed to have the energy that I do have at my age to keep it. And that's probably why people don't believe that I'm that age.
I can't.
Until I do the splits and try to get up. And they be like, oh yeah, she 54. She can't even get up. She was 32 when she went down. When she tried to get up.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to tell everybody how long it took you to get up or how many people helped you. But yeah,
there you go. I can still do the splits.
We were like Black Hawk down, Black Hawk down.
That's what I'm saying, like help me get up.
Help me.
Yeah. So,
no, you have something amazing. When we get back, we're going to talk about all the wonderful things you've done and what you got coming up.
Thank
you, B, for being here. I absolutely
James,
love
I love being here.
No,
I love
you. You are amazing.
I love this show.
No,
so
you know
nice.
what? I'm going to give you some money.
Oh, and I'm really going to love it more.
Guys, don't go anywhere. When we get back, we're still going to be hanging with my friend B-Phlat. Nice. Nice. All right. Welcome back, everybody. You are still tuned into the Lowdown. Remind everybody, y'all need to check her out this Saturday. That's right. Comedian B-Phlat's in the house. That's right.
Thank you, James. Thank you.
Now, you tore it down. I told everybody how well you did. But I got to give credit to someone who actually introduced us. And I'm so glad you came into my life. And I'm talking about Mr. Tight Mike Randolph. That's right, Tight Mike.
My little brother.
Yeah.
My little brother.
He has a question for you, ma'am.
Absolutely. Congratulations on a phenomenal set, my sister. We've been friends for many years. My first television appearance, you were there and you embraced me, and you've been my sister ever since my entire career. Thank you for always answering the phone when I call.
Always.
Yes, ma'am.
You better be glad I changed the number.
From the first time with us together in Miami to Indianapolis, and now here, of course, in Orlando. I've seen you doing phenomenal things, of course, touring by yourself. First female headliner I ever met was a B-Phlat. Tell me your next step and where you go forward from here.
My next step is I'm moving to LA in a few months.
Okay, yes,
I'm working on my own DIY home show.
There you go.
Congratulations.
That's beautiful. Now, I'm glad you
With
said
a comedy twist to it, because people always say, how do you make DIY funny? Well, when you're poor, that right there, that's the catalyst for what you need to do to get your stuff together, and that makes it funny. So.
That's right. I'm glad you brought that up, because I wanted to talk to you, because a lot of people, I don't think, realize you have a wonderful YouTube show that you do. Yes, and it's about DIY. It's
about DIY.
That's right. People didn't know. We do DIY too. Yes, we do.
Thank you. Yes, we do. Especially when you are forced in your circumstances. Require you to use what you have because you ain't got no money.
That's right.
So that's what I do. People call me the flipper for the folk.
Okay.
Because I literally teach people, instead of going out and buying stuff, and we're programmed to spend money.
Yes, we are.
I've never been programmed to spend money.
Gotcha.
And that's why I make my own clothes, do my own hair, do my own nails, cut my hair, everything.
Okay.
And like last week on my show, I kind of showed people how to refurbish and redo some clothing that they have, cut up some dresses, make jackets, and I make fly stuff. Got a sewing machine. I do all of that. I show you how to take toilet paper rolls and make door stoppers to keep the drafts out under your door. I really teach people to look at the things you have first before you. So we make great things on the show. I go around the country flipping people's spaces and to show them how you can take the stuff that you have. You may not need a new couch or a new rug. We're going to show you how to flip the stuff you have to make the things that you want, and they look phenomenal.
And I love that.
And that is why I'm here again, because I'm doing something that no other home show does.
Okay.
I go back and fix the things that went wrong. Because I won't know if it works or not until that person says, oh, that thing you did a couple months ago, it's not working now.
Okay.
So I do like a 6 month to a year in review.
Okay.
And I have the people on my show and they'll tell me what went wrong, what they did or what they didn't have to do.
Okay.
So I had the lady on my show last Tuesday and she's like, I said, well, girl, I'm gonna be right there in Orlando.
Look at that.
She is out of the country. She
Really?
left her keys in the key box for me to go in and fix some things. And I'm gonna show it live. And then I'm going to show it again on my show Tuesday.
There you go.
Because people are like, we like that aspect. Because nobody shows you the things that fail.
They don't.
When you do these DIY flips. And I know half of them aren't real and people got to get the stuff back. All that.
Oh, talk about that. People don't realize.
They don't realize that. They don't realize they either have to give it back or pay for it. And it's like, oh, my flips requires you have $200. And if you got your $200, we're coming in, we're flying in, you get your team together, and we're going to flip your stuff. The $200 is for if we have to get a little bit of fabric or maybe buy some things from Home Depot, some nails or whatever. But everything comes from the community base. So say I'm coming to do your flip and you don't have a ladder or you don't have this. The people that watch my show that live in that city, they donate that. They be like, oh, girl, I got a ladder. I'll bring mine. Yes. So as a matter of fact, one of the ladies is coming to drop her ladder off in y'all lobby.
Yes.
I got to take it to do the thing. I'm going to be over there working for about 3 hours. And I'm going to leave it in her apartment because the lady that dropped the ladder off, she volunteered and helped when I came to do the flip in October.
You are truly blessed.
So God brings all these people together in my community, my podcast. They pay for the flips.
Look at that.
We pick the people and we'll decide if we're going to do it or not. And it's based upon their need. And you have to be needy.
You have to be.
You have to be needy in terms of maybe a physical ailment that won't allow you to do that type of work.
Okay, makes sense.
So if you have like an eye stigma, like one lady had MS.
Oh, wow.
And she couldn't do the work.
Absolutely not.
So we got a team of 11 people and we went to Clarksville, Tennessee. She got some people together and we had people that came from Indianapolis, St. Louis, Atlanta that volunteered.
Wow.
People that watch my show don't even know her. And we had 3 days of great fun.
That's
and they come
beautiful.
And if you have $200 and you say, all I want is a new carpet, we do everything else and we might just spend that money on a
that
new
carpet.
rug. Yeah.
I got to say, that's an amazing show. $200 you do
$200.
a flip? Nobody is doing that.
Nobody's doing that. And see, the thing is, everybody don't have $5,000
No.
for They be like, if you got $5,000. People be having $100 and they be like, girl, this is all I got, but I can go in and make it look like you spent $5,000, $6,000 in this room. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not doing your whole house. I come in and I do a room.
Yeah.
And it's not one of those, oh, you go away, it's a surprise, you come back. No, it's a complete process involving the family.
Which it should be.
So whoever live there, they got to help. And people be like, my daughter can't, she can wash dishes, she can clean out these vases,
Amen.
and she can sweep.
There you go. There you go.
We have everyone involved. So once you learn how to do this, you could potentially work on another room and not necessarily need me.
Each one teach one.
Each one teach one.
You know what, B? I thought I loved you before, but I know now. I was on the fence, but now.
So I'm actually on like my 6th flip, and I just got a sponsor. Karen Hunter just sponsored.
Nice.
Yeah, she's just sponsored my flip that I'm doing in West Palm Beach.
There you go.
So I have a team of people. We're going to roll up there. My other assistant is in Atlanta.
Okay.
We're going to go in and flip. So the way that a flip works is people will submit their photos.
Okay.
I have a meeting with my B-Pack. We meet on Zooms. We'll look through them and we'll say, oh, yeah, we can do that.
I like this one. I'm going to do this one.
Yeah, we'll do this. And then we'll figure out what it takes to make that flip happen. So if it's me flying the cameraman in, me flying in the hotels, we'll say this flip to go to Dallas costs $2,500. This is the time frame. So then people start sending the cash apps. They say this is for the flip. Oh, I'm donating this for the money. This is for the waters. This is for paint.
Gotcha.
This is for the cameraman. This is for the flight. So right now I'm raising a flip.
Okay.
We only need $567. We've
You know what,
already
B?
raised, and this has been 2 months, and we're going in April.
Okay, we about to get it right now. Here's what we're gonna do. I want everybody watching you right now to support you and love you.
Thank you.
Share with them your social media and how they get in contact with you so they can make that flip happen.
It's at Flat Out Funny.
That's it?
Yes.
Y'all need to go ahead and donate. I'm gonna get some money
Well, no,
right
if they're
now.
donating, they have to donate for the flip at Cash App. It's for at B-Phlat.
Okay.
And it has to say in the Cash App comment, it's for the frugal flip, like for whoever you want. Some people say it's for the next one, which I know the next one is in Florida. But the one that we're working on for April 7th through 10th in Dallas, we shoot it live, 3 days we're there. It's for April 7th through the 10th.
We're gonna
I
get
get
that
in a
money.
day early.
We're gonna get that.
Yeah, we're like $567.50 to be exact.
Ah!
From our $2,500 goal.
I appreciate it. Thank you
Yes.
so much, B.
Thank you, James.
On behalf of myself, James John, my best friend, B-Phlat, and always tight my granddog. Thank y'all for being here today. And make sure you give her that money. We got to make this flip. All right, come on. Come on, mama. Thank y'all. Yes, yes. Oh, y'all. What? Oh, me?
Yes. All for you. All for you.
Oh, thank y'all so much. Mike, they love us.
They are prepaid.
They,
sir.
all right, nice.
There you go. Yeah.
I will pay you back.
Sure.
Never. But
All
thank
right.
you.